goal of the session is to show you how to deploy your SPSS stream using Watson machine learning service. But we are going to work on a specific case, the one where we are using only R language. Why only R language? It's because if you are a data analyst or a data scientist or even a business analyst, you are using SPSS and you want to deploy your stream, your models in a web application to share it with stakeholders so they can run the model and get output from the data input they provide. Uh, you need to tackle maybe other languages that you don't have, and sometimes you don't have those skills. And now we want to make sure that you can integrate your R knowledge with your SPSS machine to get kind of result that looks like this and that provide output and results through data input like CSV files, Excel files. So the case we are going to work on, it's the case of a telco company and the data, and it's about predicting the customer satisfaction to see if each customer is satisfied or not. And the data provided, it's data regarding the customer gender, senior citizen, partner, and transactional data, billing information. And after building up the stream, as we want to deploy it, the first thing we have to do is make sure it's on scoring branch. Basically, to make it simple with this, I'm gonna be sure that when I'm gonna upload the stream, it will recognize that this stream is the main stream to use for scoring. Then just save it, save your stream, save that, and that's the format you're supposed to have. And you're gonna keep this file till we upload it on cloud. So the next step would be to sign up in a Bluemix account. So for sign up, quite easy. It takes you like a couple of information, and you will have like 30 days for free on the platform with several other features that are free. Then, well, from my side, I'm just gonna log in. Log in. You go on catalog for creating the service we're looking for, and the service we're looking for is Watson machine learning. That's the one that will be containing our stream, SPSS stream, and we will be using the service as a REST API to score and evaluate and train our model. The Bluemix platform contain around 150, 100 something, between 100 and 150 services. Some of them are related to Watson and the AI. Others are more for like other side as data analytics things and Internet of Things. Then you just select the plan. Uh, Basically, you will select the first one. It's a free plan. It says that you have access to maximum 2 models with 5,000 with a limit of 5,000 real-time or batching score, and it's quite easy to switch to a paid plan depending on your usage. Just create, press create, and then you have to go on the dashboard. The rest is introduction information with like documentation about the API in the service. What you have to do is select go and select your SPSS stream. So that's our file. This step is very important because here you have to identify your file and give it like a unique name. So let's call it Tamil. Then you gotta remember this context ID because we're gonna use it after for calling the API. Okay. From from the Bluemix platform and from the service, you have the ability to re-download your stream, to refresh it, or to basically delete it, and you have a couple of information related to that. Now we're set from that side. What you will have to do now is go on data science experience. So we will be using data science experience for calling the United. So now that we have everything set up, we can start building up our app or manipulating data and pushing data to score data input through our Watson machine learning service. And if you're wondering again why we are doing all this on R and on R Studio and R language, it's because you as a data scientist or as a data analyst or either a business analyst, you don't have the, you don't have this maybe the right skills to build up a full application in other languages. So if you want to stay in what you know and in the languages that you know, you can use our homemade package. It's called Watson ML Score. It's available on GitHub. The link is under the video. So now let's start scoring. So here, for example, you can call first install our homemade package available on GitHub. Uh, it contains, for the moment, three functions. It's called the Watson ML Score. The link is on under the video, and the three functions. First one, model info, it gives you information about your the stored SPSS screen. The second one, it's the one that lets you score in real time your data input. And the last one, valid names, it gives you basically make a match between your data input header and the model header. So you make sure that the name are corresponding, because one of the mandatory thing with Watson machine learning is to make sure that the headers are matching and that you're using the right name and that you have the right number of variables. Either way, you will not be able to score your model, to score your data. Now that we have installed the package, remember I said that there is some information that you need to keep, like the context ID. Context ID, you can find it in Watson machine learning service. In the dashboard, you go here, context ID. Then you will need also some of the credentials. examples are right here. You will need the access key and the URL. The URL, as you can see, here it's the URL plus like score, and here it's the URL and metadata. If you're wondering like where you can get this information, just go on the package help, and you will get. So for real time, now let's test the different functions. I asked our studio to read a CSV file. We know that, for example, to read the model info, I need the context ID, URL meta. URL meta is the URL provided by in the Watson machine learning service. In addition, you will have to add this information. Then context ID, and we need access key. Access key, context ID. You can find them here. That's the access key, and the context is in the dashboard. Right here, context ID. Then we can run function. So the call has been made. Here we will have 200. It means good. See what information is us. Here you will get the the different variables that are included in the input in your SPSS tree, and the type of each variable. You can then also score in real time your model based on your the CSV. What you need to add to score is table name. Table name is the name of the input node you have in your SPSS stream. You have to name it. Put any name. Just remember that name. Here I've been named, it's named input data, and you will have to add the header. Then you can run the function, and you will see the result. The result will be including the one, like the output basically you ask in your SPSS stream. So the last node you have in your stream, basically the variable it contains, it will show you back those variables. Here you have the churn, the predicted churn, and the probability of churn. So now if you want to take this function and put them in a web application, to share that application with your stakeholder, so they can run, and the business analyst, so they can run the model with the data input they have in any format. Maybe you can add functions to your web app to read Excel files, to read Word, CSV, even other kind of files like SPSS files, or whatever the kind. Depends on you and what's the need and which kind of file they mostly use. Now we're gonna run the web app. What you get, something like this. This is available again on GitHub. You will find the link after under the video, and you can fork it as you want. Now let's go test the web application. So I'm going to show you which kind of result and which kind of information you can get. So let's take this CSV file, contains unscored data. Now it has been uploaded. Now let's go see which kind of information there is in the model info. So regarding the model information, can giving us like different fields and type of each field. Here it will do the matching I was talking about, because it's very important that your the field in your CSV or whatever Excel file are exactly the same, have exactly the same name than the one stored in your SPSS screen. Here it says that the column names are matching. You can push data for analysis. So here it gives you a recap, the table, the recap of the CSV file you pushed. And here you can score. Let's see the results. That's it. You get the results in real time, including the predicted churn and the probability of churn for each customer that I included like in the CSV file. So again, like you can fork this web application, try to use the package that I provided, and do not hesitate to modify the package or add functions, because the package is still limited to only scoring in real time. You can add functions for batching or for training and evaluating the model. And